street racing. We got to get out of this stuff, man. We got to get on with it. Chicagoland, fine, bring it back. Kentucky, bring it back. Man, Charlotte, bring back that mile and a half. 4 road courses. Roval, street races, 4 of them. That's it. 4 of them a year. That's it. What's going on, y'all? I'm Brandon Atlanta Man Bang, coming to you live right here, Coach's Corner, the center of the universe, Thunderbolt, Georgia. Another episode of Rubbin' and Grubbin'. Rubbin' is racing, grubbin' is tasting. Man, I hope everybody's having a great Thursday. Yeah, we had to postpone it last night. Had some stuff I had to take care of, but we're back at it like a bad habit as usual here at the best place in the universe, Coach's Corner, Thunderbolt, Georgia, baby. Getting ready to get the show started. If you're new to tuning in, the way we like to start it out is what we call the word of the day, okay? Basically, every time I say this word, I have no idea what it's going to be, but every time I say it, take a sip of your favorite adult beverage, all right? I like to say it's age appropriate as well. If you're under 21, man, it's summertime. You guys get up, stay up. Man, it's mid-afternoon. Start chugging some monsters now. Give it hell, man. You know what I mean? But last week's word was lawsuit. So talking about 2311 in NASCAR in front row. We probably said that a couple times. Might have had a good little buzz. But this week's word's going to be, I have no idea, but make sure you take a sip, y'all. So getting right into that NASCAR news, man, I tell you what, SVG does it again. Surprises me. I mean, what the hell? I blame NASCAR, damn it, to be honest. 1, we go back-to-back road course races, and 2, we've only got about 13 of them on the schedule now. But no, I don't blame him, giving him a hard time, man. But I tell you what, 3 wins on the year. The man is cleaning it up there on road course racing for sure. He's showing you 100% why Trackhouse went out and got him. Not only the Red Bull and sponsorability, I think, that comes along with it, but also the talent on the road courses. So, you know, not to take anything away, would still love to see where he'd be at in points after those 3 wins on a normal point system, not the one you're in that we have now, but the old school Winston Cup. But I tell you what, he's hot. He's done enough. I'd rather see him win those 3 races instead of just that one and get in. So, you know, if he can make it to the Roval, man, you know, hey, he might have a chance. We'll see. So, speaking of lawsuits, man, NASCAR in 23 in the front row, man, it's heating up a little bit. Shots fired both ways. NASCAR pretty much accused them of manufacturing evidence to bring this upon and all kinds of different things. I mean, it's heating up, man. We're going to see what happens. You know, we talked about it last week. NASCAR pulled those charters in a way. I mean, basically, starting this week, you know, there's not 40-plus cars, 41 cars, but if there's anything over 40 cars, they're going to have to qualify to make the race. So, you know, hopefully they get this figured out. I mean, you know, I think they're just in a pissing contest, if you want my honest opinion. And, I mean, we can settle this in the off-season and just scratch it up for this year or work on it. But, man, I tell you what, it goes both ways. So, we'll see what happens, but neither one of them are budging any. So, got to give a big shout-out to the new youngster over there at JRM and Connor Zilic, because I tell you what, to be the best, you got to beat the best, and that's for sure. He went out and got that win and got it done there at Sonoma in the Xfinity Series against SVG. So, I tell you what, man, the kid's got some talent. I think if they don't move him up too quick, which we'll see what happens. I mean, Hendrick's pretty packed up. We'll see where else, you know, he goes and what opens up. But they don't move him up too quick, and they let him have success there in Xfinity and learn the ropes. I think he's got some talent coming up for sure, but we'll have to wait and see. Yeah, we did. We won $350 on him, right? Oh, no. $3.50. That's right. bet 10 to win $13.50, man. Dang, boy, I tell you what, hard out here, man. It's hard out here, but hey, that's better than a kick in the shin for sure, you know. So we'll take it, man. If you guys haven't yet, go out, like, share, follow, all that social media, y'all. Lawrence does a great job throwing it up there. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, but most importantly, hit the YouTube channel. The Kyle Busch helmet, man, you guys see it. All you got to do is subscribe, follow us on YouTube. Got a chance to win it. Got the Kyle Busch auto, got some engineers, some pit crew on there. Pretty cool little 3-chai helmet, man. So, again, if you're a KFB fan and you want it, all you got to do is subscribe to the show, man. So make sure you go out and check that out 100% for sure. So, getting back into it, man, NASCAR looks ahead to going back to California in 2026. And no, it is not going to Auto Club or, you know, California Speedway or anywhere like that. More than likely, we're going to end up on the streets of San Diego from what it looks like. NASCAR, you know, I dropped it a few weeks ago. They've been in talks with San Diego about bringing an event there. We yet to know when it'll be held in 2026. We yet to know if it'll be points, if it'll be the Clash. We yet to know what it'll be. Especially there's still some logistics and schedule to work out with the return to Mexico and also Chicago wanting to renew possibly that street race. Anyways, come on, y'all. We got to get this shit together. We got to get this under control, man. Anyways, too many road course races, street races for sure. Yeah, one a year, cool. 4th of July weekend, not cool. Chicago's talking about a different time of year as well. But, man, come on. This isn't the forte of what NASCAR is. If you want to do this, Formula One, whatever kind of stuff they got that all you do is road course race 9 out of 10 races, go do it. Not NASCAR, man. So, the in-season bracket, man, the in-season tournament bracket, we're down to 4. Then there was 4. And I tell you what, I guarantee you ain't a soul out here had this on their bracket. This week, going into Dover, you got the 10 against the 42. You got Ty Dillon against John Hunter Nemechek. And you got the 45 and 54, which would be a little bit more of an interesting battle, I would think. I mean, who knows? We'll see what goes down at the Monster Mile, man. But I tell you, at least it gives you something to look forward to. At this point, I mean, I want the 45 to win because I have them in a little in-season bracket thing we did here at Coaches, but I'd love to see the 10 or 42 go home with $1 million, man. I'd absolutely love to see it. So one of them will have a chance, that's for sure, the 10 or the 42, and 54 45. There are going to be 2 moving on when we go to Indy. So we'll see what happens, man. But I tell you what, Atlanta shook this bracket up. I do not think this is what NASCAR had in mind when they planned on this for sure. So some scumbag news here, man. We could put this under What the France, but really we need to put it under the real WTF. Security guard from Sonoma finds himself behind bars on a $35,000 bond for assaulting an already paralyzed individual at the Sonoma race. So a driver, Chase Johnson, who was paralyzed last year in a sprint car, dirt car accident, some kind of accident, was pushed down to the ground by a security guard and had to be hospitalized. He got charged with assault or whatever he got charged with. I tell you what, man, I hope it was an accident. I hope he didn't do it on purpose, because if he did, there ain't no damn way he should be walking out of that jail. Bad look, and I mean, not a bad look for NASCAR, but bad look at a NASCAR event, an individual, and just, come on, man, that's a horrible deal there. So hopefully he gets what's coming to him, man. So that'll wrap it up for the NASCAR news, man. We are into the checkered flag for charity. If you guys are new to tuning into this, the way that we like to do this is whatever car number wins, we donate it in. I tell you what, this pot's been growing the last few weeks. Back-to-back road courses, back-to-back wins for the 88, man. That's 88 more bucks going into the pot. That's let's see, $868 on the year for rubbing and grubbing by itself, man. We're doing pretty good up here, not too awful bad. Again, if you guys want to donate, anytime you come up to Coaches, more than welcome to take a donation for Checkered Flag for charity. Find, John and Adele, your waitress, waiter, anybody, tell them you want to donate in Checkered Flag for charity. Again, it's all for a good cause. A friend of mine is what we're running it for now. His dad, health issues, trying to get him back. Should be doing good. I got a call this week and get an update. Didn't talk to him last week, but I'll get an update this week and find out what's going on for you. But anything in the Sound Garden, anytime. We got a cooler full of joy coming up the next few weeks, so make sure you're coming out. Bring some extra cash. Buy some raffle tickets. I mean, like I said, support a good cause. Stays local right here in the area. Worst case scenario, you lose some money. Best case scenario, you go home doing a good deed and a cooler full of liquor, man. That's what it's all about. So definitely make sure you guys are following us on YouTube and checking that out and that Checkered Flag for charity, man. So getting ready to get into the who's hot and who's not, and I did shake it up a little bit this week. I figured I might as well talk about who's hot now and how I feel about it. But before we do, got to give a big shout out my main man, owner operator over there at Arbor, man. Parker Eccles, the man, the myth, the legend himself, man. The best tree business in Savannah. I'm telling you guys, tropics are starting to crank up. This area here, you might as well say late September, October, November is when we start getting rowdy. So before it comes, you better reach out to Parker and his team over there at Arbor, man. You'll see that number scrolling all night long. Fully insured. Like I said, licensed and insured, man. Local company right here, the best in Savannah. You'll see that number scrolling. Make sure you give Parker and his team a call over there at Arbor, man. As I always love to say, no job too big, too small. Give Parker a call, baby. That's what's up. So getting into the who's hot. And I tell you what, Chase the Bulldog Elliott.
Come on, man.
Is still number one on the list, man. I tell you, runner-up finish right there at Sonoma. Had the tires, didn't have the time. I tell you what, if we would have got a caution right there coming to the white, boy, Elliott would have gave it to him. I'm telling you, he would have run him off the course, boy. Bulldog would have took the win. But I tell you what, he's running good, man. And again, you know, we like to talk about how consistency really doesn't pay off. It doesn't until he got that win. But he's hunting, man. I tell you what, the guy is very methodical and very good at putting that car inside the top 10, top 12, top 15, and just getting those finishes and moving on to the next, man. Very methodical, very, oriented, system-oriented about the way he goes about it, and I love it. And Dover could be the place where you see him get that second win of the year. Let's be honest. Dover's a pretty good track for him. He got some teammates, had some success there. Some guys at Hendrick over the years have had a lot of success there. So be on the lookout for the 9, Chase Bulldog Elliott, baby. 2, I guess I'll do it. It's just going to come off this next week, but I'll do it this week. SVG, I'll put him on the hot list, man. 3 road courses, doing pretty good stuff, man. I tell you that. I can't remember the last time a guy won 3 road courses or won all the road courses in a season or whatever. A few guys have done it, but nobody's quite done it the style he has. A domination would pretty much define about the way he's won pretty much all of these road course races. So the guy is a very good talent behind the wheel going left and right. I think as we grow and move forward, hopefully he gets better at going left. But we'll see. We'll see this week right here at Dover. Back to the nitty-gritty of what makes NASCAR schedule NASCAR and those left-hand turns and high-banked ovals. So we'll see what SVG can do. But for now, he's second on the hot list, man. 3rd, it's another Hendrick car. Come on, guys. You know who it's got to be. I'm going to put Alex the Showman Bowman on here, man. I tell you what, 4018's been warming up, getting good finishes, qualifying good. Yeah, look at there. Miles got him. Miles held him down. Got a win there. Hey, I'm telling you, man, he really good guy. I'm glad to see him finally getting that consistency back. The qualifying efforts and practice efforts and speed during that, I think, is really paid when you go and look at the information and the data coming off of that over the last few weeks. He's really been pretty fast and qualifying and unloading good. So I think if we keep that momentum going, especially over the next couple of weeks, 48 could find himself in victory lane. He still is winless this year. He could find himself in victory lane. We'll see what happens. But Alex, the Showman Bowman, I'll take him 3rd on the hot, baby. On the who's not, you guys are going to like this one. Boy, I'm going to catch some backlash on this one. Oh, Young Money is not. I got him number 1. I tell you what, I don't know what happened to Kyle Larson, but it's definitely the lights have turned off. Good run there at Sonoma. I'm not going to take anything away from him there. Battle back. It's not that he's not getting the finishes, but he's not leading races and he's not dominating races. So basically, I put him on the cold list because he's not out doing Kyle Larson things. This isn't the time of year you really want to get lackadaisical about it. I think over the next couple of weeks, they really need to find some speed. I think lead some laps this week and maybe go into Indy and there again contend for that win. Who knows? I mean, Dover's a place where there again, he runs really well. So we'll see what he can do. But right now, Larson is on the knot just for not doing Larson things. That's it. So what else is on the not list? More street racing in San Diego and Chicago. I tell you what, you can have both of them. I don't want no part of none of them. And while you're at it, you can go ahead and take 2 more of them road course races off the schedule. You can do away with the Roval. Charlotte's one of the best races we have all year. Now that we're back to this car, a great 1.5 mile package. And no, let's just go ahead and chalk it all up in October when we get to go run through the infield and onto the high bank and make this Roval. Man, come on, man. Street racing. We got to get out of this stuff, man. We got to get on with it. Chicagoland, fine, bring it back. Kentucky, bring it back. Man, Charlotte, bring back that 1.5 mile. 4 road courses. Roval, street races, 4 of them. That's it. 4 of them a year. That's it. So, anyways, that'll do it for the who's not, man. We're going to get into that Sonoma recap, man. And I tell you what, I like Sonoma. It's an actual road course. You know what I mean? Sonoma and Watkins Glen, I feel like should be grandfathered in as 2 of those 4 I was just talking about. The other 2 you can pick. I don't care every 2 years if you want to change it up. Every year, change it up. Every 4, change it up. You can pick whatever 2 you want to go to. I could really care less, but I do like those 2 for sure. But, it makes it interesting, man, to watch these guys go from a street race, like we saw there in Chicago, and then turn around and come to a place like Sonoma. And the elevation change and uphill and downhill and just the difference and still, have that forte of racing and do what they do. It's amazing. I will give them that for sure. But again, not like anybody missed anything. SVG domination again, got the win. The guy's good. Like I said, that forte of racing, it fits right in his wheelhouse. That guy is really, really good. Do I think he's beatable? I definitely think he's beatable. I think that things kind of fall his way. Again, I feel like the strategy was right for Elliott. Had he gotten by a few and got a caution, or had he caught a caution when he was in second or maybe even third right there, had a chance to dive bomb. But, I mean, we know what these races come down to at the end of them. Every single one, every single time, almost. Doesn't matter, road course or oval. If we have a green, white, checkered, you might as well count on somebody's going to wreck somewhere. It's just going to happen. So, I tell you what, man, good runs there again. The 9, 45, 54, 71, 20. I tell you what, all really good runs there. Ryan Preece had a really good run. You know, I like to see those guys, and everybody knew, and finishing it up. I mean, it's the field got swatted around a little bit. Some guys didn't have good days. Denny Hamlin, Ryan Blaney, to name a few big names. Denny just couldn't get a hold on it all day, and Ryan Blaney, I don't know, he ended up in like the Sahara Desert or somewhere. I don't know, dunes in California. I think he thought it was a dune race or something. But either way, you know, some guys had some bad ones, some guys had some good ones. That's usually how it goes on the road courses for sure. Didn't go without the drama, man. We did have some drama. Barry, and I think it was Hocevar, man. I tell you what, he punted him out the way at the end. And the most interesting was Chastain and Daniel Suarez. I mean, hey, if I'm Daniel Suarez, man, let me tell you, I know I'm not coming back to Trackhouse next year. Man, play with me if you want to. Ross Chastain won't make it out the round of one. You know what I mean? I'll wreck it all, man. Fire me now. Wreck it all. But we'll see, man. We'll see what happens there. And like I said, even had some drama on pit road, man. The 6 team and the 54 pit crew members getting into it there. And when you go and look at the video, I understand the 6 tire changer was upset because of how close Ty cut it, but honestly, it was his fault. He's over the wall with 2 tires. Harvick said it. A lot of guys said it. So something for him to review. I mean, you know, I get why you're upset. That's close. You about got tagged and knocked down or hurt or whatever. But at the end of the day, no one said it safe, and nobody told you to come out over the wall that early. So I know we're trying to get the jump on it and got to be quick. But, hey, man, it is what it is there for sure. All in all, again, like I said, another road course in the books. I'm glad. Well, we got 2 of them left, Watkins Glen in the Roval. Man, I tell you what, let's get past all this stuff. You know, the Roval, I don't mind. At least we wait a little while. Watkins Glen, I look forward to. It's always exciting. I like Watkins Glen. I don't mind it. So, but we just got to stop the madness, man. I don't know why we're getting carried away with this street race and this road course and left and right turn fandom bullshit that we're into in NASCAR, trying to be F1 or trying to get fans from. I don't know what the hell we're doing, man, but they need to stop. That's what they need to do. So getting ready to get into the Dover preview, man, but before we do, got to give a big shout out. You see it right here, man. Liberty Forge, the best wheels, made in America right here, 100% USA, custom order, man, cut to order. I tell you what, floating the center caps, these wheels are badass. I still got to bring it up. I'm going to do that next week. You're going to see the wheel right here on the stage, give you a little taste, man. You'll even get a little camera view of it, I tell you what. But amazing. If you haven't yet, go check out their website, man. They got all kinds of different wheels for your big boy trucks, different sizes. I think they start out at 22s, go all the way up to God knows. But I tell you what, man, they are really, really nice, high quality, 100% right here, made in America, man. So make sure you're checking out that website and supporting them. Like I said, Liberty Forge, go check them out. Best wheels, baby. So Dover preview, man, back to the Monster Mile. I tell you what, this is one I've got on my bucket list of NASCAR tracks. I've never been. PJ Zuko, you know, we used to do green, white, checkered on 104.3 ESPN, our local ESPN station. Used to go up there all the time. You know, that was like, I think, one of his childhood tracks that he used to go to a lot. And, man, it upsets me because it's so unique and so cool. I mean, high bank, concrete, the rubber buildup, it's so demanding on the driver and the team and the car. It's just one of my favorite racetracks. So maybe here in the next few years, me and Lawrence going to have to plan a trip, fly up to Delaware, and go to the Monster Mile. I mean, that sounds like a pretty good deal. I don't know how the girlfriend and the wife would feel about all that, but I mean, I think they'd let us go. We go to Atlanta. I mean, it ain't that much farther. You know what I mean? It ain't gonna be doing the same stuff up there, anyways. But yeah, anyway, we'll talk about it, man. But I love it, and like I said, brings its own set of challenges. Denny Hamlin, snuck the win out there last year. You know he can run it. I tell you what, will it be somebody new? Will it be a first-time winner, or will it be a repeat, man? I mean, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty where if new guys win, man, Tyler Reddick's got to get a win. I mean, Tyler Reddick, Alex Bowman. I mean, there's a lot of guys out there. Kyle Busch, there's guys that don't have that win yet that could really, really use it, man. So we'll see what they do. But make sure you tune in on Sunday, and better yet, make sure you're coming up here at Coach's Corner, Savannah's home for NASCAR, right here this Sunday, baby. Come on up. So getting into that money line presented by Redfin Polarized, the best polarized sunglasses on the planet, y'all. Whether you got money on the line or a wall hanger, make sure you see it clearly, again, with the best polarized on the planet. Italian frames, Carl Zeiss lenses. These things are made for the woods and the water, baby. It don't matter where you at, what you fishing, what you hunting. Redfin got you covered. Head size, it fits them all, man. It don't matter if you got a bucket head or a worm head, man. They got a pair of frames that's going to fit it, I promise you. I think they even do RX now. I'm not positive, but pretty sure they do prescription as well, man. So they got you covered every aspect, every way. I'm telling you, go to that website, Redfin Polarized, check it out, get some swag, get some glasses, throw it in there, and when you hit it, use promo code Rubbin' and Grubbin', save you 15% right there, man. As I always say, live life fins up, Redfin Polarized, baby. That's what it's all about right there. So getting into that top 5, and I tell you what, I've been talking about this since Atlanta. I'm telling you, I'm taking my boy, Chase the Bulldog Elliott, number 1 on this list this week, all right? I'm taking him. It's time. Dover will be a place of the second win. Time to heat up a little bit. Time for him to go and get it. I think he can go get it done. Got to qualify good. Got to unload good. But it's that time. Chase, number 1. 2 for me, come on. I just talked about him. Denny Hamlin, I got to take him on the list. Last year's winner, won there a couple times. The guy knows how to get around. Toyota's good there, too. 3, come on. Kyle Larson, man, you know this guy's going to run good. It's about time to get back to it. I mean, he had an all right run going last week, but still nothing great. Got to unload quick, lead some laps. We'll say Larson will be up there for sure. 4, Christopher Bell. I tell you what, man, that guy, I'm liking it. He cooled off a little bit this summer. He's starting to come back into his own. I tell you, man, I really, really need a good run for Christopher here this weekend at Dover. We'll see what he does, but I'll take him 4th. 5th, I had to put a Ford on here because I was going to leave Lawrence all out. I went back and forth because William Byron and Ryan Blaney both show speed, but have been a little bit off, right? But I'm going to go flying Ryan Blaney right there. Old young Ryan Blaney for Lawrence, man. I'll take him. Dark horses, 54 of Ty Gibbs, and I tell you what, we'll see if lightning can strike twice, and we'll take Noah Gregson. You know, Noah Gregson, he had a top 5 finish last year. I think he finished 3rd, 2nd, something like that. I don't know, 3rd, something. Anyways, we'll see. It was pit strategy, you know, bad accident at the end, but hey, man, who knows? Hey, maybe Noah finally has that good run we're looking for. So getting ready to get into that hard right turn, man. But before we do, got to give a big shout out to my main man, Lamar, over there at Lamar's Body Shop. 35 plus years taking care of all of Savannah's auto collision needs. The best auto collision service in Savannah. Doesn't matter what it is, man. If you need a paint job, parts replaced, estimate for the insurance company, make sure you swing by and go see Lamar and his team. 2301 Skidaway Road. Again, 2301 Skidaway Road. It's right up the road from Coach's. Hop, skip, and a jump, man. I'm telling you, Lamar and his team, the best in the business. Not fading the funk, not cutting no corners, giving it to you straight. I'm telling you, man. As I always say, why settle for par? Go see Lamar, man. Love you, brother. So getting into that hard right turn, man. And I tell you, I kind of struggled to come up with this. And it kind of resorts back in between, I don't know, are we going through the changing of guards or a new era in NASCAR, or what are we entering, right? Like, and then let's think about it. In the last few years, we had a lot of change in NASCAR, all right? So we had not only, you know, the car, or next gen, car tomorrow, the next gen, right? We went on to this generation of race car, you know, threw us for some loops there. First year, second year, all right, we're building on it. You know, we changed some rules on road courses, taking the flags, you know, the caution flags for stages away, bringing them back. You know, we're implementing all these things. We got road course racing now, and I blame it on COVID. COVID gave NASCAR the perfect opportunity to implement and see if it worked. I think we even mentioned that and talked about it, all right? It gave them the perfect opportunity to go out, find new venues, and do new things, or try to make it work on something that's limited, right? So now here we are. We got the Clash in L.A. on a NASCAR-built Coliseum race in the Coliseum, all right, which they spend X amount of $1 million on. Chicago street race, they spend X amount of $1 million on. Now we're talking about going to San Diego, all right, and we're going to spend X amount of $1 million there to put on an event. And we go into, Bowman Gray, which, I enjoyed. I'd rather go it. I'd rather put money into an infrastructure that stays there and people race it, right? All right. But all this changing, right? We're seeing the changing of how the driving style is, how, guys like Denny Hamlin and Kyle Busch are talking about these younger guys and how aggressive everybody's got to be with the car. My question for everybody out there is, are we going through a big change in NASCAR? Is this what NASCAR is going to become? 8, 9, a third of the schedule being road course races, which I really hope we don't get there, street course. Are we going to do this? The tire options that we see on, the hard and softs and the wets and dries, and you know what I mean? There's so many different things that are going, which I agree with a lot of the moves we made. The tire compound on short tracks with this car, I love. The softer compound, the prime compound, I love it. The wet tire, the windshield, I love it. I love all of it, right? I love it. I just don't love how many road courses we have, and I don't necessarily love the direction that we're headed to adding more. I think there's ways and other things we need to revamp. I think the point system definitely has to be revamped before we get into at least 27. If we're not going to do it this offseason, at least in the year after, we got to revamp the point system. And like I said, I don't know if we award more for a win and less for like the winning you're in. There is no guaranteed, let's say you're 33rd in points and we give away 50 points for the win on top of whatever other points you earn, and that's how you earn your way into the playoffs is, everybody that's mathematically able, which I would love. I think we just go back to a Winston Cup style, just, way more simplified, not points for lap, lap led and this and yada, 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 and yada. Just, the things they're doing now, the playoff points at the end of the stages, the stage wins, for that, and then, rewarding more for a win. Or we just go to where the only way you're in the playoffs is if you win, period. So the season that we only have 7 guys that win, there's only 7 guys that are in it. Now, I know NASCAR, there again with the playoffs, they want the drama, the elimination. I just don't think we should be eliminating guys out until they have a chance. We haven't run into it yet. But let's say there's a guy that loses out by a point on the round of 12 going into the round of 8 and then wins the next 5 races, right? I mean, even though he's out by 1 point and wins 5 races, doesn't win a championship, right? I think we got to regress a little bit on that, or at least figure out something new. So, but I'd love to hear what you guys think, man. I think it is a changing of the guard. I don't think we're going to go back. I think NASCAR is content with having at least 6 road courses, 7 on there with the street race. I don't know if we'll ever go back to having under 6, but I really hope that if we do, we fit this into a schedule and we get back some other ovals. Chicagoland I loved. Everybody says, it was mid-racing at best. I like Chicagoland. It was, progressive banking. It was an oval. I loved it. I thought it was great. So at the end of the day, I think that's when they should look at bringing back, and maybe possibly Kentucky. If it's not too far gone. Or, better yet, build something new. I mean, damn, you got guys with millions and millions of dollars build something new. That's what Michael Jordan should have done. Instead of fighting NASCAR, he should have just went out and built a damn NASCAR track and then had NASCAR pay him for the next 50 years. Anyways. But at the end of the day, love to hear your guys' thoughts on it. Let me know if you think we're headed in a new direction, what's going to change, what isn't going to change, what hadn't we thought about yet. So that's going to do it for the rubbing. We are on to the grubbing. And, man, we went super simple today, y'all. I'm telling you, me and Lawrence, we got caught up here on a Thursday. And, man, we went with the monster high pile of chips and queso. And let me tell you guys a little secret, man. If you guys haven't yet, I'm going to tell you right now, Coach's Corner queso is absolutely fire, okay? Like on tots, on fries, on onion rings, on their homemade chips. These things, oh, damn, I'm spilling it. These things are absolutely delicious, man. So like I said, come out to Coach's, as is everything on the menu, man. From salads to burgers to pizzas to calzones to dogs to wraps. Coach's got you covered, man. Doesn't matter any way you want it. So many different sauces, so many different styles. I'm telling you, man, as long as it's feasible, they'll hook you up, man. Right here at Coach's Corner, the center of the universe, Thunderbolt, Georgia, baby. Come get it. So that's going to do it for me, man. I'm out on this Thursday, y'all. I hope all you guys are having a great summertime, enjoying the time with the kids, making some memories, and getting ready to send them back off to school. We do not have long. With that in mind, man, let's just be kind to everybody. We're getting ready to start a new school year up. A lot of people are going to be changing. Kids went through changes over the summer. A lot of lives changed over the summer. So if you find yourself younger and you're watching this show, parent of or parent of a kid who is bullying or being bullied, come on, man. Let's try to work and find a resolution for that. Remember, everybody's different. That's what makes us beautiful as humans, man. We don't always have to see eye to eye, but there is no reason we should put each other down. And you know, if you're seeing it happen, you know, standing up for somebody and saying something, maybe that's all it takes. Sometimes all it takes is just a good just a good reason to go out and be a good person, man. Stand up for somebody, you know, put the kibosh on it, do some things, you know, give them a friend. Sometimes that's all people need, man. You never know what they're going through. So at the end of the day, take care of yourselves, take care of your loved ones, hug each other, kiss each other, take care of your mental health. Most importantly, man, I tell you what, don't let this life beat you down. It is beautiful, but it can be tough. And I am out. I will see y'all next Wednesday right here, Coach's Corner in the Sound Garden, rubbing and grubbing. As always, stay safe. Love you guys. Wash your hands, y'all.